Well, today I want to talk about how to deal with feeling left out. And that's something that everyone can pretty much relate to, not just INFPs. I think probably everyone on the planet has, at some point in their life, felt left out. I know that I just felt left out today at work. A woman at my job shared a video with literally everyone in our little area, our little room, except for me. So everyone around me is laughing. It was a video about like a kitten being rescued or something, and it was cute. Everyone's laughing. One woman's crying because she loves kittens, and it made me think to myself, well, what's wrong with me? Why does this always happen to me? Like, why does she always leave me out? And that led to, had I followed that road of thinking, that would have led to extreme self pity and extreme criticism of myself, and I would have been depressed for probably a good 3 days. That is not a road that you want to go down, especially if you're an INFP. So instead of doing that, the first tip in dealing with feeling left out is to, instead of wallowing in self-pity, to go the other route and find something that makes you happy and do that. For example, in that situation at my job, when everyone else was watching the video and I could hear them around me laughing, it hurt. But instead of dwelling on my hurt feelings, and beginning to overanalyze what might be wrong with me to elicit my being left out, instead of doing that, I found my favorite song, I put it on, and I put my earbuds in, so I didn't have to hear people laughing, and I could listen to my music and feel better. So it is a bit of a distraction technique, but sometimes distraction is okay if it keeps you away from unhealthy or super negative unhealthy feelings. Now, granted, most of the time it's not good to repress feelings. Like, it is good to analyze them and figure out where they come from and why they exist. But especially for INFPs, I think, because we tend to be really hard on ourselves, which can lead to dangerously low self-esteem and the dark side of depression. So for us, instead of going down that road, it might be better to be happy, to listen to some nice music, and try not to worry about the fact that we were temporarily left out. And really, in the grand scheme of life, does it really matter that one lady at my job didn't share a cat video with me? No. And then later, a nice lady who sits next to me shared the video with me anyway. So it's fine. It works out usually. A second tip is to not play the tit for tat game. And that saying would be like saying, well, she didn't share this with me and she's always ignoring me, so now I'm going to ignore her. No, that's like a circle of stupidity. It goes nowhere except down the same stupid road. So this lady, she might have her reasons for either disliking me or just feeling like she needs to act like she dislikes me, or simply thinking I don't have her status, that I'm not important enough for her to think about. It could be either all three of those or one of those three things. But either way, it doesn't matter, because she has her perception of me, and it's probably inaccurate. And the only way that perception will change is if I include her when I do things. So instead of leaving her out the next time I want to initiate something, it would be healthy and helpful to the situation for me to include her. So to fall into that tit for tat game, that just proves one's own immaturity and just silliness, because it's really just silly. Life is about growth. If you're not growing, then you're stagnant, or either you're moving backwards. and to choose to get back at someone by inflicting pain on them just because they inflicted pain on you, that is to move backwards instead of moving forwards. And it does nothing to promote healthy growth. So again, those 2 tips on dealing with feeling left out are to do something that makes you feel happy. Once those sad feelings start to come up, push them away by making yourself happy. And secondly, to do something, to initiate some sort of activity or sharing something in which you include everyone. And another point on that too is, because we know how bad it feels to feel left out, why on earth would we inflict that kind of thing on anyone else? We wouldn't want anyone else to feel that way. So just do the right thing, even if the people around you are not. And that sounded really self-righteous. But it's true. Some people are just mean, and that's their problem. That is not our problem, and we don't want to be like those mean people. So, I hope that helped a little bit. And if you are feeling left out, I'm sorry that you have to go through that. You don't deserve that, because everyone brings something to the table. And people who choose to ignore whatever you bring to the table are really missing out on something special. So continue to be who you are, and don't let other people put you down. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.